Hey everybody, it's Renee. I thought I would do a short video on a book recommendation before I get started with my day. Last week I went to the library and they had a sale on books, and I was very surprised and very excited to see this book that I've known about for years, and it's called Fit for Life by Harvey and Marilyn Diamond. And it was written in the 80s. It was recommended to me years ago by my friend Erica, and so I've finally had a chance to read it. I'm in chapter 5 now. The last quarter of it is a bunch of recipes. So let's see, the introduction is written by a Dr. Kay Lawrence. And she writes, "It's the first step in what can be a progression to a healthier and more productive life. One can get lost and confused by all the conflicting theories. I'm grateful to finally find a book that I can safely recommend to my patients." And then she says, "I find that in some cases the most therapeutic suggestions that I make to my patients are those that follow common sense. It doesn't sound very scientific to tell someone to take hot baths or get more rest or recreation or slow down their pace of life or to eat simply so that the body is able to digest what they're eating. But these are the very suggestions that often prove to be the most effective." And there was a foreword by a Dr. Edward Taub. He says, "Fit for Life crushes orthodox medical dogma about the basic 4 food groups: milk as healthful, protein in the diet, and calorie counting to lose weight." So basically what Harvey and Marilyn are saying is that the concept of keeping your diet mostly raw is the ideal, not only for the vitamins, minerals, and enzymes that are contained in it, but for the water. You want to keep water rich foods in you, and that doesn't mean drinking water. There's a difference. But they basically say to eat fruits in the morning until noon, until you're satisfied. Keep eating until you're satisfied. So there's no deprivation. For lunch, have a big salad. For dinner, make a veggie juice, and then go ahead and eat whatever you want. And that includes meat and dairy. Of course, I don't agree with that part, but I understand where they're coming from. This type of approach to me makes a lot of sense because as we all know, we all have our own foods that we grew up with and have a hard time getting out of our diet, even if we know it's not good for us. But I think the concept and what they're basically saying is that the more fruits and vegetables you eat, the less you're going to eat of the not healthful foods. And that's been my experience too. So yeah, that's to me, this makes a lot of sense, and it can appeal to everybody at any level. So I was, and then I was excited because they had mentioned Dr. John H. Tilden. And Dr. Tilden wrote a book called Toxemia Explained. Go ahead and Google that. You can get it online for free in a PDF. He's one of the pioneers of, alternative medicine or alternative health. And basically he explains in that what toxemia is and why it is basically the root of diseases. So I was happy that they had mentioned that. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to say try, I'm going to do my best to bring more raw pioneer names, not only raw, but alternative health pioneers names into this channel and their works so that you all can get more familiar with them. For me, the pioneers are the ones who say things the simplest, and they weren't out to be popular or to have any YouTube subscribers. So they just had a simple message, and I feel like they're the best teachers regarding health. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that and mention more names so that you can look it up. Again, it's Dr. John H. Tilden, and the book is Toxemia Explained, if you ever want to read that. But I definitely recommend Fit for Life. And yeah, definitely check it out. It's it makes a lot of sense, and it's just plain and simple. That's what I like. I always like that more than anything. And that's it. Hope you read it, or at least just pass it on to whoever is looking to improve their health. Have a great day.